Today's lesson is on how to improve your one-handed backhand using the wall. Now, the wall is one of the greatest practice partners you will ever have. It really helps you groove your strokes. I spent a lot of time hitting on the wall when I was learning how to play, and it helped me tremendously. So remember too, the wall never complains, never talks back, and keeps sending the ball back, giving you a chance to really groove. So what are some key points you want to keep in mind for this one-handed backhand? Number one, grip. You've got to have the right grip. If you don't have the right grip, you're just wasting your time practicing. So you want to get at least an Eastern grip where you're putting the index knuckle and the heel of the hand on the top flat surface. Okay, if you put that index knuckle up there and the heel of the hand, you have an Eastern grip. And notice the racket is pretty much straight up here. Now, if I turn it to a semi-Western backhand, to this little flat surface over here, number two, notice how the racket face closes up, okay? Now, you can use either one. On the top there, which I call number one, or this little one over here, number two, and you're going to have a good one-handed backhand. Personally, I like number two sometimes when I need more spin, and I'm up on one if I'm looking for a lower type passing shot. So grip is number one. Number two, you've got to hit the ball out in front, at least 1.5 feet, or let's say a foot to 1.5 feet in front of your lead foot. So, and you want the hitting arm fully extended when you're making contact with the ball. That's number two. And number three, you want to get the rubber band effect. And that I talk about in my other backhand videos, and it's on the backhand course at my website. But when you pull that racket back from the upper arm and the back here, the upper back, when you pull it back, it's like you're stretching out that rubber band and then you're releasing it. So you want to focus on that as well, because you're never going to have that effortless backhand that you want if you don't develop that. So those 3 points are what you want to think of. Now, to start the rally off against the wall, you can put a ball in your non-hitting hand, put it over your hitting arm, and just drop the ball out in front. But make sure that you drop it way out in front, because you're going to step in and you still want to hit it a good foot to 1.5 feet in front of your lead foot. So you really got to drop it out there. So put that hand over there, drop it out front, and step in. So let me just show you one other thing I want to mention. When you're hitting against the wall, you're not trying to kill the wall. You're not trying to take the cover off the ball, okay? You're trying to work on your strokes. You're trying to burn a new signal in the brain that's going to be a consistent stroke. So I want you to just swing half speed, 50%. Maybe you can bump it up a little bit to 75% sometimes. But I want you to let the ball bounce twice. You know, because if you're too close to the wall, yeah, you're going to get a workout. You're going to be hitting fast backhands, but you're not grooving the stroking pattern. So I want you to let the ball bounce twice before you hit it, and just swing about half speed. So put the non-hitting hand over your hitting arm, drop it out in front, and step in. Now I want to focus on pulling the racket back so I can create that effortless one-hander. So right there, right there, right there. And then you might want to change it up. Just think about hitting it out in front a good foot to 1.5 feet, because you want to hit it at least a foot or 1.5 feet in front. Now I'm swinging half speed, very easy, and I'm working on one of the points. So I'm working on creating that rubber band effect right there. I want to pull that racket back and then let it go. And then you can change it up. Work on hitting it out in front more. I'm just swinging about half speed. And I'm getting top spin on all these shots. And then you go back to the take back. Create the rubber band. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video. Remember those 3 key points. Proper grip, hit it in front, and create that rubber band effect. Please subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends, give us a thumbs up, and please go to my blog at my website, which is in the description box below. All the best, and make it a great one.